Good morning everyone! Ito po ang The Mindful Tito Podcast with me, Pop-Up Cardenas, where we share tips and lessons on having a better mindset as we grow older and becoming a happy human with a healthy mind. FYI, I'm here to share my life experiences, successes, and failures. The information presented in this podcast is to inspire people. I recommend seeking guidance from experts such as mental health advocates and other experts in the chosen field. But rest assured that all your feedback, comments, and suggestions are important to me to improve my content moving forward. Welcome to episode 34, kung saan tatalakayin naman natin how changing our environment will also change the direction of our lives. In this episode, I will share with you how the environment affects our growth, influences our personality, and restructures our lives to success or failure. Paano ba nakakaapekto ang kapaligiran natin sa ating paglago at sa pag-usad sa mundong ito? If we want to be successful in life, we need to ask ourselves these important questions. Number 1, what type of environment do you surround yourself with? Number 2, who are the people you surround yourself with or you hang out with every day? Di ba nga, may kasabihan tayo na, you are what you eat. Na ibig sabihin that our well-being is directly tied to the food we eat, the people or community we live, and the information or knowledge that we allow to enter in our mind. Kung ano tayo ngayon, ito ay dahil sa environment na kinagisnan natin. And most of the time, this is the same environment na pumipigil sa atin para maging successful at ito rin ang hadlang para makuha natin ang mga pinapangarap natin sa buhay. It is important to change our environment if we want to be successful in life. Kasi changing our environment will also alter our surroundings and social circles that can lead to new opportunities and healthy personal transformation. So here are the 2 questions on how to become successful and happy by changing our environment. Number 1, what type of environment do you surround yourself with? Ang ating kapaligiran ay isa sa mga humugis ng ating pagkatao, tulad ng hobbies na ginagawa natin at kung paano tayo kumilos sa mundo. Para malaman natin, tanungin natin ang ating sarili kung ano ba ang top 5 places we surround ourselves with. Nandito ba tayo sa lugar kung saan makikita natin ang tagumpay at pag-usad sa buhay? Dito ba natin magagawa ang mga pangarap natin? Align ba sa principles and values ko yung lugar na tinitirahan ko ngayon? If not, change your community and look for a place or somewhere na aligned sa mga principles and values mo sa buhay. For example, in my case, I grew up in a household and community that are noisy at malakas ang mga boses. I grew up in a village kung saan malapit sa palengke at ang mga tao ay parating nasa labas ng kalye, nagkakaraoke, nagiinuman at nagchichismisan sa kanto. Lumaki at nagkaisip ako sa lugar na ang community ay medyo marami ang bilang ng krimen at sangkatutak ang panghuhusga ng mga kapitbahay. Matatagpuan ko ba ang pangarap ko dito? Hindi. Magiging matagumpay ba ako sa lugar na to? Maaring oo, maaring hindi. Kaya I moved out in a place with my partner kung saan pwede akong mag-focus sa long-term goals ko and for a better future na align sa principles and values ko sa buhay. Sa mas tahimik at mas mapayapang lugar kung saan hindi reactive ang mga tao at may community and groups na sumusuporta ng overall health ko, which is mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and even financial. And I am happy. Kasi nagkaroon ako ng bagong community kung saan suportado ang aking paglago. Minsan naman umuwi ako sa bahay namin kung saan ako lumaki. But to avoid the negativity sa environment na kinalakihan ko, tumataliwas ako sa mga habits na ginagawa ng mga tao sa paligid ko. I stayed with the good habits by controlling my mind and align with my values kahit nasa community ako na hindi tugma sa mga prinsipyo ko, which is napakahirap. Mas lalo kung ang mga taong malapit at nakapaligid sa iyo ay hindi align sa prinsipyo at values mo sa buhay. Which will move to our next important question. Number 2, what type of people do you surround yourself with? Dito, itatanong din natin sa sarili kung sino ba yung mga taong nasa paligid at kasama ko parate. Kasama natin parate. Alam niyo ba, according to Jim Rohn, one of the early mentors of Tony Robbins, sinabi niya, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend with." Ano ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin, makikita natin ang ating sarili, ang ating habits, the way we act, the way we speak, the way we dress up, at kung ano ang mga interest natin sa buhay based sa 5 tao na kasama natin everyday. Which I agree with. Kung kasama mo sa bahay o sa grupo mo ay mga taong puro chismis at paninira sa kapwa, malamang isa ka rin sa mga ito. Kung malapit ka naman sa mga magulang mo na palaaway at negatibo, dala mo rin ang mga values na meron dito o meron sila. Kung nasa household ka naman na mahilig manood ng teleserye, syempre isa ka rin sa mga invested sa show business. Kung araw-araw kasama mo ang grupo o barkada na may masasamang bisyo, nagdodroga, naninigarilyo, umiinom sa kanto, yung walang direction ang buhay, malamang tulad ka rin nila. At ganito rin ang pinapakita mo sa mundo at sa ibang tao kapag wala ka sa community mo. Pero syempre, on the positive side, if you surround yourself with positive people na hindi nagne-negative self-talk, madadala mo rin ang mga values na ito. Kaya it is important to surround yourself with people who demonstrate good qualities you aspire and you inspire to achieve. Make friends with people who hold you accountable to your long-term goals. Invest with your colleagues who will cheer you up and raise you up, at kapag kailangan mo ng motivation at suporta, nandun sila. Invest yourself in people who can be your mentors for self-development and growth. In my case, I invest myself with my partner kasi we are aligned with self-development for our long-term goals. We learn from each other by stepping out of our comfort zones, and alalay lang kung pinanghinaan kami ng loob. He will encourage me with better strategies to face fear so that I can find happiness and success. Ganon din naman ako sa kanya. Kapag napapagod siya or stressed out siya, we will take a quick break by doing meditation or writing a journal or just simply hugging ourselves to get more energy. Every weekend, we also have a touch base for our relationship and for our goals. Kinukumusta namin ang isa't isa and just checking in kung ano ang dapat iwasan at dapat pang i-improve moving forward. Kaya it is important to surround yourself with people who support your destiny and not judge your history. Widen your social circle with like-minded souls na align sa mga values and principles mo sa buhay. Pero it is also important to remember na hindi naman lahat ng environment na kinagisnan natin ay hindi maganda at walang opportunities for success. Hindi ibig sabihin na kailangan natin mag-iba o lumipat ng ibang environment para maging successful at masaya. Ang nais lang iparating ng episode na ito ay we can also change ourselves and move to the right direction by having the right mindset. Hindi kasi natin control kung ano yung nasa paligid natin, di ba? Ang tanging makokontrol lang natin ay ang ating sarili at ang ating isip, na kung gusto nating magbago at maging successful in the long term by staying in the same environment, we also need to change our habits kahit napapaligiran tayo ng unhealthy habits and negative social circles. Pero sa totoo, mahirap yon. Pero posible. Posible yon. Yun ay kung hindi tayo magpapadala at tataliwas tayo sa mga negative habits, unhealthy lifestyle, and toxic social circle na kinagisnan natin, kahit katabi mo pa ito o kahit napapaligiran pa tayo nito. Tandaan natin, all change starts within us. Nasa kamay at isip pa rin natin ang paglago. Nasa atin lang kung paano natin gagamitin ito ng wasto at i-challenge ang sarili sa environment na hahadlang sa pag-usad natin sa mundo. According to Forbes magazine, real growth happens when we understand whom and what best supports what we want and then align ourselves with those people and places that do. And that's all we have for this episode at sana marami po kayong natutunang mga bagay. But before I end this episode, I will truly appreciate it if you share this episode or even my podcast and my YouTube channel to your friends, to your colleagues, to your family, because I am more than happy to share good energy with people. So ulitin, ako po si Pop Cardenas and this is the Mindful Tito Podcast. Just a short message: don't be hard on yourself and avoid negative self talk so you can also share kindness and good energy to the people around you. Again, my name is Popop at maraming salamat po.